Air signs, let's get your topic for the week. Knight of Cups and the Tower. So that is a change. Usually that's going to make you happier, but the Tower is quite agitating energy. So moving forward into more happiness and joy, it might not be smooth sailing. You might be like a baby bird being pushed out of the nest. You're not sure that you can fly, but you absolutely can. And you are entering a new chapter that is going to make you happier. Let's see which sort of area of life this is playing out in, or what the keywords are. So it could be in your romantic life, with the 5th house indicated here. Mercury's a lot of communication, the keyword being drama, because this is a very Leo house. Not necessarily bad drama, but there seems to be energy or chit-chat communication around romance, creativity, or children. Then we've got the 3rd house, Mercury again, more chit-chat. 3rd house is the Gemini house of chatting, and the keyword there being excitement. So it feels quite lively. Certainly there is electricity in the air for you, and again, it might not be comfortable, but maybe it is a bolt from the blue, something you don't expect. You're just like, an epiphany comes to you that opens your mind to some prospect that you hadn't considered before, or someone comes into your life, if it is romance or flirtation at the very least, that you kind of hadn't considered. It sort of grabs you by the throat or by other parts and has you sort of going, oh my God, what is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Now, let's just pull some more cards here. So, are you the emperor? Are you kind of sitting in command of your life right now? Or is this someone coming into your life, masculine energy, very kind of coherent, knows what they want, takes action, and is very kind of wise and has a lot of means. It's the King of Kings. But look, there is a bit of undercurrent here of mixed feelings, of internal grappling, and also the pain of separation. So is this person coming in with these mixed feelings a little bit gun shy? Or is this person coming in and you are very much like, hey, we've been through this and it didn't end well for me. So now there's a bit of second guessing here. I mean, it could be, whatever the permutation is, that is the vibe. You might feel like in command of your life, and yet you have been through some shit. You've seen some stuff. You've got the wounds, the scars to prove it. And now you are sort of wondering about, fighting with yourself about whether or not this is what I want. You kind of got the lingering pain there. Or maybe it's quite fresh pain from a separation that you didn't expect, and then somebody new comes in and you're like, okay, well, I'm still healing, so am I ready for this? Is another way that could show up. Let's grab some more cards. What do you need to know? What more is there to say about this sort of energy for you for the week ahead? Wow, this is very interesting. Now, whatever is going on, luck is on your side. So, I can't get these cards into focus in this weird light. Luck is on your side. So just take heart in that. I think you might be grappling. There was the card here there's the card of like running away from drama. Drama was one of the keywords on one of these earlier cards. It was excitement, but there's also drama there. And we did get the card of hostilities. So there might be, a very sudden kind of energy that is quite shattering to you in some way. It is maybe a betrayal, a heartbreak, some sort of point of no return that has you thinking like, where did this come from? What does this mean for our relationship? Hostilities is not a card I like to see in terms of the energy around you, but somehow nothing will come in a bad way with this. So if you're going through some kind of upset, it might prey on your mind more strongly than it deserves. It may not be as bad as you think, and luck is on your side. So it could be one of those horrible things that is a breakup, but it turns out to be the best thing that happens to you, because life changes and improves in a way that you cannot foresee. But let's just see what's going on here. So there is the energy of moving away from a difficult situation, even stealthily, like just bugging out, escaping to protect yourself by any means necessary, even if other people judge you for the way you're acting. There is some movement here away from the drama. So something will be, you'll be ushered kind of by angels and moved out of I heard the word treacherous, but a turbulent situation into sort of a better zone. Both of these are moving you into better emotional circumstance. Even if your reality doesn't change, there is some movement into something calmer, more tranquil. And you may be thinking, oh, ho-hum, I invested a lot of time in that relationship, or I'm waiting for things to come right and they just aren't. So there is this sort of air of like, oh God, am I going to really have to wait for my rewards to come in? And maybe you will, but there is a decision that you might be making here. Gavel, that's the hammer's coming down. It's hammer time. The hammer's coming down on a situation that might have been difficult. It's untenable. It is kind of falling away. But do you know what? It is leaving an opportunity. Again, it might not feel like it at the time. But there is some deep emotion here, or some deep message, or you'll be in touch with your deeper feelings through this. And in some way, look at this. You might be the focus of attention somehow with the curtain call. This is very weird energy to come in. I might get a clarifier on this if nothing comes to me immediately, because this is about being on stage, all eyes on you, fame almost, applause. It can feel a bit awkward, I guess, in the spotlight, feeling under scrutiny. But maybe something will light up, like this is enlightenment in a way. All the spotlights are shining on a situation in a way that you can't ignore it anymore. Whatever's been hidden or sort of in the murky shadows is come out into the full glare of the spotlights. And curtain call is also an ending. I won't get clarification on that. It feels like those are the energies that this card is saying in this reading. So it feels a little bit grueling, I won't lie. You're being urged not to just tough out a bad situation by just staying put and going, well, I'll just tolerate this. That's not what you want to be doing. There is this opportunity, there is this ground shaking opportunity that does want to move you to happier times emotionally, even if it is a movement away from what you currently already know. It is actually cutting short the hostilities. It's moving past hostilities in some way. And your energy to lean towards is looking forward to your future with new enthusiasm, with positivity and optimism. Good things are on the horizon for you. Even if the ships aren't over the horizon line yet, your ships are coming in. They're fully laden with gold. And you just have to be patient, but meanwhile, focus on the best that can happen, and focus on the way you really want your life to go, how you'd like it to be. Let's go to a different deck and just get 3 more cards here about a message of hope for beyond whatever this is that feels a little bit shaky, feels a little bit like the last straw in a difficult situation that does hurt, but it frees you up. So you've got the Justice card here. You've also got the Strength card again. You know, you are a strong person. You have put in the work already. you can get through this. It feels like don't persevere to try and make a bad situation work. Know that you're strong enough to walk away, because this is energy to lean away from, and yet this is energy that sort of has come out again. So you might be tempted to endure, and really you shouldn't. The universe is like an earthquake trying to shake you out of this nest that you might be in. There is collaboration ahead with like-minded people who can help you build, and there will be justice for you. The justice card came out saying the scales will balance for you. There is, peace will be restored and justice will come. You don't have to jockey for it, it seems. It's, the universe or karma will look out for you. So lean into that. You might be licking your wounds from a breakup, but know that it is the right thing. Luck is on your side. Either, that person wasn't the right person, or this kind of turmoil will help crystallize things in a positive direction for both of you. It'll differ depending on your own situation, because this is a collective reading. I just keeping on reading here. King and Queen of Swords came out. This is your element, and this is a divine couple. So swords is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is you, masculine and feminine energy. So this is the archetypal married couple, air signs. You will meet your perfect match in some way, or you will reach a place of equilibrium within yourself, perfectly balanced with the masculine energies and the feminine energies of air signs, balancing each other out. Remember, we've got the balance of justice, and that's that dude's holding the sword of justice there, which I do equate to the swords in these cards here. So look, there is equilibrium coming at the very least. And for many of you, maybe it is your perfect partner or some ideal person. I mean, I don't like the words perfect and ideal. What am I trying to say? Just a lovely, perfectly matched partner to you on the way in. I'm really not expressing myself well, but we will leave it here because this has gone on long. This has run long. I'm not taking personal readings at the moment, bookings for those, but I hope that this collective reading has helped. And as always, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.